KATC Weather Lab. Here's Eric's forecast.
If you weren't out there early enough to get the grass cut, it's maybe going to have to wait a few more days as we'll have more rounds of showers, not only for our Sunday, but also into the first half of the work week. You'll probably have to wait until about Wednesday or Thursday, but if you do wait, there will be some very pleasant weather maybe making its way into Acadiana. I'll have more on that in just a little bit. So let's take a look at the big picture going on across the 48. And here's what we got. We have a system up across the northern portion of the country. That's where the severe weather has been the past couple of days. Still had some severe weather back through Wisconsin and making its way through Michigan. That's now pushing over into the western portions of upper New York. We also have this system that is now beginning to dive down into the Midwest, heading towards the St. Louis area within the next hour or so. That is still producing some severe weather with some severe thunderstorm warned for some 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts with that. But you can see this broad area of moisture that's been producing scattered showers across most of the southeast. That's what helped to fire up our showers this afternoon and into the evening. But there's still more of that moisture that'll then be working down. So I do think rain chances remain elevated not only tomorrow but also into Monday and Tuesday. So you can see the scattered showers and storms that we had fire up throughout the afternoon and evening have now pretty much gone away. We do still have a couple down along Intercoastal City and right along the Gulf Coast, but those should continue to fade over the next hour or so. And I say by midnight most of us are dry. We're just dealing with partly cloudy skies. As you can see, even the clouds are now beginning to break up a little bit as we push on into the evening. So that is the good news. Through the rest of the night we'll remain dry, and starting off tomorrow morning I don't think we have any issues. If you have some early morning plans, partly sunny skies, it will get hot and humid again, but that humidity quickly gives way to those scattered showers bubbling up by about 12 o'clock. And again, you see some of those purple shades showing up, so some very heavy downpours possible with some thunder and lightning mixed in. That could produce a quick half-inch of rain if you get one of these cells over top of you, but they should kind of move out of your area within an hour, so I'm not expecting widespread flooding, but don't be surprised if you do get a heavy downpour at some point tomorrow afternoon and even into the evening. Still dealing with a good chance of scattered activity across much of Acadiana, but like tonight, once the sun goes down and it loses that heating, that activity should begin to fade. And the other model paints a very similar picture. Dry conditions to start off, but quickly those scattered showers and storms begin to develop by about 1 o'clock and continue throughout much of the afternoon. Not going to be a complete washout, very similar to today. You might get a brief downpour. You'll get several hours of break and then might get another round moving through your area as we push later on into the evening. But all that activity does fade as we head into the overnight hours, and then we just do it all over again for our Monday. Dry conditions to start, so no issues for the morning commute, but quickly by lunchtime and even into the afternoon, a good chance for those pop-up showers and storms to be with us throughout most of the day. So just kind of keep that rain gear with you. And unfortunately, if you're trying to get the grass cut, you might have to do it real early in the morning, or you just might have to wait a few more days so the drier weather arrives. And looking at the European model, we can see that we will be tracking a front heading into Tuesday. Now that will increase our rain chances, especially beginning first thing Tuesday and continuing through much of the first half of the day and into the afternoon before the front finally makes its way out into the Gulf of Mexico. But behind this, moving into our Wednesday with this front able to make its way all the way out into the Gulf, we will have some very pleasant weather for July move in with slightly cooler temperatures, highs maybe only getting into the mid-80s, and you can see that relative humidity only at 50%. So those dew points will be down a little bit, so it would actually feel a little bit more comfortable to be outside and to get some of that yard work done. And it does look like the dry weather sticks around into our Thursday before this front backs up and brings more rain chances by Friday and into next weekend. So for the rest of our evening, we'll just call it a damp and muggy night with those partly cloudy skies, and some of the areas that got some of the heavier rain this evening could see areas of patchy fog to begin our Sunday. 76 for that overnight low. And then just a repeat of today, hot and humid early with partly sunny skies, but eventually 60% chance for just about everyone to get at least a scattered shower or storm at some point tomorrow afternoon into the evening. Similar story Monday with that front coming in Tuesday, so that does keep temperatures down a little bit, but some very comfortable temperatures Wednesday and Thursday. Could even get down into the 60s by Thursday morning, so very comfortable air moving into the mid part of the week, but quickly it returns back to some summertime weather with temperatures getting close to 90 with 40% chance for showers by next weekend. But it's just all about that rain and humidity the next couple days. I mean, it's going to be tough to try and dodge them, so you just kind of have that umbrella with you.
So will we soon see a weekend without any rain? Because we've been seeing that a lot lately.
It has been hitting us on the weekend, and unfortunately that trend does look to continue, but maybe as we move into August we can get some nice weekends.
All right, thank you, Eric.